So yeah, and it was 1997 we had the first one.
We go back before the festival started. There was always a lot of activities by the churches. So the churches were pretty community minded. There was a good reception for refugees coming to Sheffield. There was a good solid foundation to build on.
We had a very low budget to begin with, and it was amazing really how many people were just willing to, to give us donations to help us out.
I think the fact that it was free, everybody did their bit and still does their bit, and that's what makes it so great.
I thought it was brilliant. I really do. I mean, although I was only involved in a small way, I think at the beginning, the core of the people that were involved then, there's still quite a lot that's still involved in organising the festival, and I think that says quite a lot.
It was really exciting to be part of that, and I think probably, it still is one of the things that I feel has been really special in my life, and I'm very proud of actually what we did manage to do getting that going, and it's really lovely that it's still here, and still going strong.
It just brought the local community, the recent community that had actually moved into the area, the businesses and the tenants associations, it just brought everything together, even in that very, very first festival we had.
So we tried to make it a festival that had something for everybody really, and that was how it was, I think, and is, very inclusive and welcoming and friendly, and just a wonderful way to spend a day really.
Well, I think we were all on about improving equality and diversity.
To me, what the Sharrow Festival is just kind of partnership working at its best really. That was evident right from the start, because everybody just came on board and wanted it to happen. It was a real opportunity to just showcase really, people living alongside each other, different religions, different cultures, and they all came together in the festival really. It was wonderful.
There's something about the people in Sharrow. There's something about that whole area. I think it is a community that does work together and is inclusive and is tolerant of each other.
You'd see everybody together. If you looked at the top end of the park, you'd see that everybody was together, and it's just an amazing feeling. And once you saw that, you think, hang on, this is special. This isn't like any other festival.
It's just something that brings all the community together, and like I said, the old faces, they tend to pop down. Why not? There's no harm in, loads of stalls and music and football and everything for kids to enjoy. And
I got involved straight away, I think, because I'm quite spiritual and try and be quite religious, but I'm for community. And community for me, community cohesion for me is most important. It's up there within my faith. So it's important that the whole community live peacefully and in harmony. And if we can share each other's problems and each other's, gifts and good things, we get on better.
I like the fact that Sharrow brings everybody together, all different cultures, different religions, different people, different ages, and it's just a nice, fun event. And I don't think in the years it's run we've ever had any problems.
Every year, by the time you're into a couple of hours, the whole festival is cooking, it's happening, and I just loved just walking around, as a punter really, just walk around and just marvel at what was going on and the little interactions between people.
It brings all the community together, and it's just everybody seems to have a nice happy day on that day. That
aspect of community, which it's easy to be trite about, but I think Sharrow Festival must be one of the best multicultural festivals in the country. Best in terms of more or less something for everybody, but also no aggro.
So we're there to engage with everybody at the festival, but also to offer advice and support as well. I've been known to do a little bit of dancing on the stage from time to time.
In your uniform?
In my uniform, yes, which is quite challenging. Yeah. So I've done a bit of Bollywood, I've done all sorts of different dancing.
It's not the biggest thing I do in my yearly calendar, but by far, I don't want to upset everybody else, but by far, it's the best thing I do. It's the best thing I do because it's my stomping ground, that's my territory. As we were kids, I went to Sharrow Lane Juniors. The families that come down to visit the festival, we are related in a particular way. They're the same people that's been coming for years and years and years, right from day one.
It was just a chance to get out of the house for that one day and be with a community, in a community.
And it always used to make me feel really emotional just to see all the people there, just having a lot of fun and good times.
Anytime I bring somebody out at Sharrow, the audience on that top field, they're ready for it. They come running. You could see them coming running over, and I start barping on about, yeah, I've got a young person here, and you could see them running off the hills. We go, well, let's go and have a look.
So many people towards the end of the day came up to you. You don't know them, they're total strangers, and they came up to you and they thanked you, they hugged you. I think the thanks, people genuinely thank you, and they said that you've made their day for the year. This was it, this was so good. And that for me was quite important, as well as the fact that getting the community, and especially my community, out, the women, the families out. And if you looked at the festival, it was just like a complete family atmosphere, and it always is, and that's the highlight. I think that's the highlight.
I think it's embedded now in the community, Sharrow Festival. Well, I am really still really passionate about the festival because, I just feel it's a wonderful asset to the community, and will go on being so, because I know so many people who look forward to it every year.
It's like a formula. We don't quite know all the ingredients of that formula.
No, and I'm not a good scientist.
Don't go messing with the ingredients. Sharrow Festival has retained. We've retained. You've still got your integrity. Everybody who rocks up, even from the stall holders, the people who are selling food, they rock up with a purpose, because Sharrow Festival is the one day where they get to see their people, because it stands alone on its own. It's not like anything else. It's not like any of the other festivals. It's not. It isn't like any of the other festivals, but there's an invisible ingredient that I don't know what it is, but everybody feels it when they come to Sharrow Festival. They come to Sharrow Festival and they go and they feel something in it.
It's a bit magic, really.